Most beginning Amazon sellers still don't know this, but you can sell tons of brands from day one, otherwise known as auto ungate ASINs with no invoices needed. In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to find profitable auto ungated procs to sell on Amazon as a beginner, as well as I'm going to give you a big list of auto ungate ASINs. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to show you a ton of product research cheat codes that make all the difference with Amazon online arbitrage success. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Miles. I'm a 25-year-old seven-figure Amazon seller. A couple years ago, I got started flipping name brand procs on Amazon. I made over $100,000 profit my first 10 months. And now it's my goal to help you build a side hustle or business of your dreams this year. Let's get right into the auto ungated sourcing step by step. So to start off, we're going to take a look at a profitable auto ungated product, and then we're going to use that profitable auto ungated product to actually go ahead and source some more stuff from here. I actually had several new sellers verify that this brand was an auto ungate for them, because unfortunately, not everything's going to be an auto ungate that is for some people, some isn't going to be for some people. This Cuddle Duds brand, I did have 10 plus people verify that it was an auto ungate SKU right here. We can see it's over on this big retailer Belk right here. I like to keep it simple, guys, and just buy products from big retail websites, Belk, Kohl's, Target, Walmart, big retailers you've heard of and such. We can see these retail at $38, but they're on sale here for $11.40. Over on Amazon, we can see they're currently going for $33. This is the buy box right here. This is where we want to be as sellers. Luckily, Amazon rotates the buy box to pretty much everyone who's priced competitively specifically here. Now, how do we actually qualify that this is a good product? Well, we can pick it up for $11 and it's selling for $33 on Amazon, so it makes sense that there would be some pretty good profit margin there. Luckily, we can use SellerAmp right here, which is our product research tool, which is actually going to calculate the exact net profit here. So we can see at a buy box price of $33, picking it up for $11.40, that leaves about $10 profit per sale and an 80% ROI. And the cool thing, guys, is I already have shipping to Amazon and the sales tax factored in my SellerAmp settings, so I don't need to calculate those with any mental math. So we can see we're going to ship this off in bulk to the Amazon FBA warehouse, which is really, really cheap here. So this provides a really solid ROI here, guys, as well. And the cool thing is we can also see that this listing has tons of reviews. It has about 1,600 reviews right here. And the overall listing has a best sellers rank, otherwise known as BSR, of 32,000. So as a beginner, a decent product research criteria you can use is under 150,000 BSR. The lower the sales rank, the better, right? $3 profit per unit, and then a 30%, 35% plus ROI is where you want to hang out around there. And then a quick cheat code you can also do is actually purchase discounted gift cards. So the site called Card Bear here is really helpful for that. I can see I can buy a discounted gift card and get around another 10% off specifically on this item. So say we wanted to do that, which complicates things. You don't have to, but it definitely doesn't hurt to boost your profit margins. Now we can come in here and actually multiply this by 0.90 to take off that 10%. And now we can see we're making about 100% right here, right? And now we know that this product sells quick and we know it's profitable today. Now we need to verify that it's good over time, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down here. And now I can take a look at the Keep It chart, which is the other extension I like to use. So we can see this product's been around for about 81 days here, right? And so if you just got Keepa, you probably have 3 charts. I'd recommend clicking this sub ranks button up here on the top right to take out that middle chart. Pretty much useless here, right? So we can see Keepa shows us how long this product's been around. It's been around about 81 days and the sales history the entire time. The bottom chart is going to be the competition and the top chart is going to be the price action and demand. So this green line shows us the sales rank over time, right? And then the pink line shows us the buy box price over time, right? We can see the buy box price is headed down a little bit. The competition is headed up a little bit. However, we have a lot of wiggle room when our profit's this high. And this is just an example of an auto ungate product that, is nice and profitable here. Obviously, I don't think it makes sense to purchase and sell through any of the inventory you sell in this video. I just want to show you methodology-wise how you can go ahead and find lots of winning products fast. Right, so we can see while the competition's headed up a little bit, price is headed down a little bit. Still, over the past week or 2 weeks here, we've been nice and profitable. And literally the entire history of this product on Amazon, we've been profitable as well. And I can see some nice up and down oscillation in that offer count that does help further validate that this specific item sells. Now, how do we actually find winning products from here? Because you guys see me in my videos, I find lots of winning products, but where do you actually start? So what most people think you should do is go to random websites and check the clearance section. And that's super profitable, but that's really hard if you're a beginner. So what I'd prefer you to do instead is what's called the storefront stalking method. So what I'm going to do is I'm here on SellerAmp, right? So I'm going to scroll down here, and now I can see all the different offers, the other sellers that are selling this product. And so now I can go ahead and check out these sellers here and open up the other sellers that are selling this product to take a look at what brands and categories and products they're selling. Because the cool thing is, for the most part, taking a look at these SKUs, guys, these are vetted from a reseller-friendly perspective, right? And I know someone's going to ask about the private label warning that's here. That's just due to low competition. If you see the private label warning on SellerAmp, you need to make sure that that listing is not dominated by the brand themselves. And if you see the IP issue suspected here, it's on you to go ahead and check the Keep It chart and see if there's any really steep offer count cliffs, which in this case there isn't. You would definitely want to check a couple products in that brand specifically. I see this brand in a lot of other people's storefronts though. So now, taking a look inside these storefronts of other sellers here, right? Naturally, it makes sense. We can see a lot of these sellers do have big brands, Converse, Adidas, Nike. Those are going to require invoices to get approved for. We're not going to worry about those in this video, although that definitely is doable to get done here. We can see this seller specifically here has lots of smaller brands I haven't really heard of, right? So that's the cool thing, is we can take a look at all these different sellers here and see small brands that they're carrying that for a lot of you guys are actually going to be auto-ungated, specifically right here, right? So we can see, taking a look at some of these other sellers here, we can see like a bunch of Cuddle Dud SKUs right here. So we can see, all right, these leggings, 32K rank, we already found a color of those good, right? 22K rank, I feel like I might be able to find those at, max cost of 12 here. We'll take a look at those, right? These sweaters here, 172K rank, that's a little bit higher, but I'll open it just because we're here in the first place, right? Then we can see some of these different ones, like Sorel might be auto-ungate specifically, Nature's Bounty might be auto-ungate, like Carhartt, for example, won't be, unfortunately here. But, right, we can see, not super familiar with this brand specifically here, and it's like a 400K rank, so I'm not going to worry about that. 600K rank, not going to worry about that specifically here. Let's see, we got some more Cuddle Dud stuff, so we've got both of those. 32 degrees I've definitely seen good before. 85K rank, we'll open up those here. Specifically, let's see, Sun Zero. What's that? These are, oh, okay, interesting. So these are curtains right here. Wow, they're nice and cheap too. Specifically, okay. Let's see. Oh, the sales rank's too high though. These sell too slow. Let's see. What's paints? Paints I'm not familiar with. This might be an auto-ungate. I kind of have a feeling it might be, considering this seller's carrying it. Let's see. Oh, 21K rank. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So we'll definitely take a look at that. Now, the interesting thing on these SKUs here, guys, is we can see that these actually don't currently have a sales rank, right? However, we can see that when it did have a sales rank, the sales rank was nice and low. So I'm comfortable taking a look at something like this, right? And like I said earlier, guys, not every item is going to be auto-ungated for everyone, right? So for example, like paints might be for me, but it might not be for you and such, right? We're obviously going to have to dig in and figure that out specifically here. Vitamin World, right? Only 3 sellers. It's the brand on it. Yes, like check that out. So that's the brand there. So I'm going to avoid that specifically here, right? So we can see Nature's Bounty right here, right? We can see tons of examples of these different winners and such right here. Let's see. We got Cuddle Dud. Squishmallows, I assume, is going to require an invoice. Calvin Klein, I assume, is going to require an invoice as well here. Let's see. Dominique, we can take a look at that. That's a small brand. I assume that's not going to require an invoice here. Let's see. So let's dig in here so we can see. Yeah, BSR currently unknown here, right? We're going to have to pay really cheap for this, though. Let's plug this in and see. Okay, yeah, so we can see our max cost was $1.71 here. So I'm not able to find that. Not going to worry about that here. This one I can I can get down with at $5.60 if it's similar price to the other ones here. Yeah, check this out. Okay, here we go. Right, so let's see. So Michael Stores has a pack of 12 for these. So if those come in singles, we could sell those individuals here. Let's see. So let's see. So this is, yeah, $5.38. So if you ever want to verify if a supplier is legit, like for example, I'm not familiar with this supplier specifically here, it's a good idea to, maybe hit up the customer service, check out their Trustpilot, Better Business Bureau. Always check out through PayPal. Look up if they have any brick and mortar locations or anything. So we can see at $5.38 right here, right? This is not bad, about $3 profit here. Now the problem is I can see on the Keep It chart, guys, the history isn't specifically profitable. It's more like 13, which pretty much knocks out our profit here. However, I did see that a 12-pack of these guys is going for 53 right here. So obviously you need to make sure that this is the right product here. I'm not super familiar with the paint game. It definitely looks like the same thing here, right? So if we're in here at 53, right, 0.88, I believe here, right? And then we can actually do some math here and divide this thing by 12 to take off that, right here. We can do math and sell out right here now, right at the current price. This is nice and profitable, about $4 profit, right? It's still a little bit risky though, because it might return to where it was, which even at 13 is still about $2 profit after everything, a 46% ROI. The problem is the profit per unit is just a little bit low. So this is the kind of thing as a beginner you might take a little bit more of a risk on, but might be something I'm going to avoid in terms of that. But I definitely want to check these other variations here too, because we probably have pretty similar market and buy costs specifically here with those other colors as well here. And what we can see, yeah, there's a bunch of different colors here. So we might have some money taking a look at some of these other variations, which I would definitely want to do right there. Let's see. So we got these guys here. This brand I know is an Auto Ungate here, 85K rank. So we got, yes, check this out. So these guys, these variations are all hanging out around like 22. People always ask me how to tell the best selling variations. It's always going to be hitting the variations tab on Keepa and then taking a look at the oscillation in the offer count, this chart I'm looking at right here, to see what's moving the quickest. Let's see what the cost is here. Okay, so yeah, these hoodies are 15 bucks here. So that definitely doesn't work here. Let's see, yeah, 15 bucks. Oh, these blue ones are expensive though. Let's see. We got the blue ones on here. Silver Lake, yeah, I think this is a, yeah, so I don't quite know if that's the same. Oh, powder blue space dye. Yeah, okay, here we go. Right? See, we're not quite sure if that's the same thing. Yeah, $14.90. So maybe I'll contact the brand and see if this does match up here. This is something where this is actually profitable, especially considering that the weight is so low. This is going to be nice to FBM here. So this is going to FBM probably around like $5 here specifically. Right, so this would be a $6 profit, 40% ROI. I'm just not specifically sure if this is the exact color that we need specifically right here. So probably going to pass on something like that here. Right, let's see these color cuddle duds right here, 26. Let's see, so we want to pick these up for around like $10 or so. Right here, 17. Okay, climate right. Okay, might be onto something here. Let's see, we got this beige one here too. Let's see, cuddle duds. Yeah, Bell cooking it up right here. Okay, let's see. So got black novel, okay. Let's see, sometimes you got to dig a little bit. Grape here was on Belk. So let's see, one size small here. Yes, they don't have that size small, unfortunately. Size are out of stock. There's not much you can do on that, unfortunately, guys. Let's see though, small. Oh, okay, here we go. Rhubarb Buffalo here. So that's a different color though. Check these out. Right, so it sounds like we got to do a little variation digging here. And it should be hard to find stuff, right? Otherwise, everyone would do it, you know. When you're a beginner, you're not going to be good at this stuff. Okay, yeah, not seeing anything on those guys, unfortunately, here. Let's see, these look nice and cheap at like $10 here. Cuddle duds. Okay, yeah, not seeing those guys right here. Stretch thermal shirt, unless they got the all white here. Yeah, okay, not seeing those guys. Good, no problem. Keep rolling here. Let's see. All right, so let's see. Let's pull up some more storefronts because we know that these sellers that got a lot of 32-degree stuff, they're going to have other Auto Ungate stuff here too. So let's see. Check these out. So let's see. This seller's got Stafford, might be Auto Ungate, not specifically sure here. Let's see. Oh, 34. They're taxing on those. Yeah. This seller, let's see. Yeah, they only got one right here. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this seller's got a ton of 32-degree stuff. And this seller, oh, yeah. So check this out. This seller's got a ton of stuff here too, right? Kirkland signature, 32 degrees, etc. right here. So let's open some of these guys up, see what we can do specifically here, see if we can track down a winner and such. So from my experience, a lot of these like singles will be good. So like, let's see, t-shirt right here, right? 2 packs I haven't been able to find profitable. Let's see, base layer top here. Let's see these leggings here at like 12. What are we picking these guys up for? Yeah, $4.99 here, right? So let's see if any of these are 15 plus, this is going to be nice and profitable here. So let's see. Yeah, so $4.99 here. Let's see. So $4.99 into 14. See, I got a feeling we're going to have a shot on these guys. $4.99 here into 14.10, right? I can see this is nice and FBM friendly here, right? Private label, just due to low competition here. So now if we go down here, we can see, yeah, so the ROI is good on this. The profit per unit's a little bit low. I would probably, if I were going to FBA this, plug it in closer to like 16 here, which actually still isn't good just based on those numbers specifically here, right? So we can see, because I can probably overcut if everyone else is FBM here, but I'm going to pass on that, unfortunately. Let's see. So brand is on this specifically, so this specific SKU I'm going to pass on here. Let's see. Picking these guys up for, ooh, yeah, it's $6 for these t-shirts here. Okay. Let's see. Ah, yeah, okay, here we go. So if any of these guys are hanging out at like 15 plus, let's see. Okay, so these red ones, yeah, coral. Let's see, okay, yeah, they don't have that one here. Let's see, small berry, blue topaz. Let's see, ah, yeah, here we go. So $6 right here. Ah, yeah, boom, here we go, guys. So yeah, we got some good margin on this too here. So let's see. Yeah, buy box is currently 12 plus $9 shipping, right? So it's, or $7 shipping, right? So it's pretty much like 19. $5.99 here. So let's see, boom. Yes, this is going to be a profitable auto ungate here, guys. So we can see, right, this has been profitable for a while here. Literally the history of the SKU, right? We can see we're paying $5.99. It's not bad whatsoever here. So this is an example of a nice profitable auto ungate here. And what you'd want to do is find other stuff here and storefront stock from these SKUs to find other auto ungate brands as well here. Speaking of other auto ungate brands, we can see here's a big list of auto ungate ASINs I have for you guys. A few quick ones that wins you can do right now that pretty much everyone get: Bombas, ColourPop, and 32 Degrees, Athletic Works, for example, right? Those are going to be auto ungates for pretty much everyone. Here's a big list of, pretty much everyone that goes to this can get 100 plus of these done today, which is awesome as well. So I'm going to leave a link down below for the auto ungate list right here. We can see just the corresponding ASINs. All you do, there's instructions on it. You literally just plug them in specifically. Go to Seller Central, add a product, paste the ASIN, and then hit apply to sell. Check the auto ungate ASIN. Really makes sense for everyone to go ahead and put that in. And as promised, I also want to walk you guys through a bunch of discount mechanisms, which are going to be a massive key to find items profitable. Very rarely is an item just going to be profitable at the advertised price. The cool thing is we actually saw a few examples of those in this video, but very rarely is it going to happen. So it's really important that you use all of these methods, guys, to make items good, right? Utilizing the coupons via the free extensions, right? So Capital One Shopping, Be Frugal, Retail Me Not, Coupon Birds, and Top Cashback. Those are free Chrome extensions you can install that are going to give you cashback and coupons. Evergreen email account sign-up coupons, which you can loop via a catch-all email or text now. So for example, Dick's Sporting Goods has a 10% off email coupon. If you go to their website, scroll to the bottom, you'll see a 10% email coupon right there, right? Otherwise, just digging for coupons on Google, asking customer service, and networking with other Amazon sellers is really beneficial to find coupons as well. Because if you find a deal for a website, you might be able to use that for years, right? As well as discounted gift cards on Card Bear and Top Cashback, right? Which I showed you guys an example in the video, making that bulk item 10% more profitable, taking off that 10%, right? Rewards programs like Kohl's Cash is awesome. Look up Kohl's Cash, Dick's Sporting Goods rewards, Rack Room rewards are really helpful too, right? A tax-exempt certificate, that's mainly going to be for retail arbitrage and wholesale. Like I saw one of those sellers we were looking at was selling a lot of Kirkland Signature, which is a Costco private label brand, right? Getting all listings quick, merchant fulfilled is really helpful. If you want a good overview on merchant fulfilled, go to howtofbm.com. Right, holiday sales, St. Patrick's Day is next week. There's going to be a lot of opportunity for St. Patrick's Day sales. And also just stacking these opportunities together is really good. Like Rack Room Shoes, you can combine a coupon, actually 2 coupons together, and they have a good rewards program too, right? Keeping really organized seller and Google Sheets, specifically items that are almost good and items that are out of stock, so you can check back on those in the future, are really helpful too. Smart repricing, if you need to get a repricing software set up, just go on YouTube, search Full Miles Repricer there. That'll be good to go. And then also using a sales tax free prep center. Because like I said, I did have SellerAmp sales tax factored in on my SellerAmp calculator in this video, right? But you can use a sales tax free prep center to avoid that. It's also a good idea to track which websites allow you to use which discounts, right? Which is really, really helpful. So I'll leave a link down below to this Moats guide as well. And I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. If you want my full ungating tutorial for brands that do require invoices, go right here and you can take my full free course right here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.